Welcome to another edition of ChrisCrossMail. This is the fourth episode of our ChrisCrossMail. Happy Friday, everyone. We should just jump right into it. This question's from Red Yoshi 94. Did you ever beat that part in Zelda Wind Waker? The Swabbies part.
Did you, Chris?
I get mail and comments and messages and personal messages from every day. Five or six messages. Yo, dude.
Just put Swabbies.
You gotta do it's lowercase Swabbies. You did the uppercase. No, dude. You gotta do all uppercase.
That video is so old, and it's still getting comments.
And I'll tell you guys right now. Yes, I didn't go to the bomb shop beforehand, but I figured it out before anyone told me. I posted the video, and then I figured it out, and then Chugga Conroy was like, "Hey, this is what you gotta do, man," and that was it. Yeah. I did it like over a year ago. Just let it rest.
All right, second question, which is 3 questions, is Waluigi of Stuff. He asks, do you think that Nintendo should remake Ruby and Sapphire? Well, Nintendo's been following a formula for Pokemon, so release timeline
of how they release their games.
Chris and I
plotted out,
established here a bunch of scratchies and stuff, but we think and we want them to remake Ruby and Sapphire, and that game will probably be out 2014, but don't quote us on it.
We will, yeah, like we said. We believe it'll be released 2014 based on how they release their products.
Yes.
Next question.
What would you name a Pokemon game if you were given the chance?
Well, this is one of the biggest things I've said ever since I was like in 3rd grade before they announced Gold and Silver. I wanted a Pokemon Orange for the Orange Islands.
A Pokemon Orange.
Why did they choose to ignore the Orange Islands? There were gym leaders, there were badges, there was a league, there was a big competition at the end.
Show.
If you guys seen the series of the Orange Islands, those were so awesome. Have you seen that?
As a kid, I wanted an Orange Islands game.
I wanted that. You start with like a Lapras or something, and then you just go and that's my game.
They have to.
What about you?
What would I name a Pokemon game?
What would you name it?
Well, first of all, I'm really disappointed that we got Leaf Green instead of
like a Water Blue.
So I would name a game Water Blue and release it. I mean, we didn't get Green version originally. Why did they give it to us now? We're already established to Red and Blue.
And it's funny because Japan got Blue version, so why don't they just cut the one that no one else got?
Why didn't we get Water Blue? I'm pretty sure it was in development. They just like didn't put Blastoise on the cover.
No Lightning Yellow either.
No Lightning Yellow, which till this day Nintendo has to make it. I would also want a Pokemon Purple and Pink with Mewtwo and Mew, respectively, on the covers.
That'd be cool.
Alright.
That would be something cool.
3rd question. What is your favorite region in the Pokemon games?
Well, I'm going to be a little biased here because I grew up with it. I'd have to say Kanto's my favorite just because I know that like the back of my hand. The map, I know all the cities.
Well, you already said Kanto, but my 2nd favorite region, I know this is going to be like, whoa, but my 2nd favorite region has to be Sinnoh.
Sinnoh.
From Ruby and Sapphire.
Right.
Because they're like all islands, and that game had a lot more surfing and diving and travel from island to island. I just think that was so cool.
I gotta say though, Unova is pretty cool. I'm liking it so far.
Well, so far, yeah, we still haven't
beaten it yet.
I only have 3 badges, so.
Autobot Autorod asks,
cool name,
what was your favorite Pokemon movie?
Well, my favorite Pokemon movie has to be the granddaddy of them all, Pokemon the first movie.
Yes.
Saw this in theaters as a kid. Got the Pokemon cards that came in it. This has to be my favorite movie. It's the first classic, and
Pokemon Adventure.
The title.
To hit the big screen.
The title itself describes how epic this movie is.
Whoa! This had like 13 titles. It was Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon Mewtwo versus Mew. I was very confused.
Well, that's
when I
because
was
it's
younger.
the best.
Obviously, the first one was probably my favorite too.
Okay.
But so that I'm not copying you, and so I'm not, going with the norm. One I think is a very, very close second is Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. This one was a fantastic, fantastic movie. This was came out for the 10th anniversary of Pokemon, and it was the last Pokemon movie to voice the original voice cast of the Ash and all the rest of the characters.
Definitely recommend this.
I highly recommend this movie. This one's
anyone
fantastic.
out there that hasn't watched it,
This one,
Go out and watch it.
and of course, I mean, Pokemon 2000 was also good. That's like my third choice, but this one was my number 2.
Our next question comes from the Rixer. What is your top 3 favorite Pokemon starters?
Mine, top 3?
Yes, go first.
Alright, and let's set a rule here that we can't choose 3 from the same generation.
Okay.
Right? Because then obviously I'd probably pick the first 3.
Yeah, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander. There you go.
Alright, well, I like all the new ones, but I don't know. I like Cyndaquil, Charmander, Turtwig.
Alright. My favorite starters, here we go. Squirtle, Totodile, and Pikachu.
That does not count.
It counts.
What?
It was a version.
You should have told me this.
That's why I didn't, because I was going to mention it. I knew you were going to say something. But yes.
Give me that. You're done.
Squirtle,
You're done.
Totodile, and Pikachu.
Just get out of here. John 3399-1 asks, which console do you hate the most? Well, does it even... Do we even have to say this? Do we even...
I don't think we hate it, because...
No.
Okay. Fine, we hate this system.
This is the only system we don't own. It's a system that we don't really care to own unless Kingdom Hearts 3 came out on it. With that said, if Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, this is the only reason we'll buy the system.
The PlayStation 3. That is the
most hated system, the most hated console. Leave your comments down below for next week's ChrisCrossMail. Thanks again, guys. I'm Chris.
And I'm Christian, and you've just been ChrisCrossed.
Pikachu!